What the fuck is up, you dorks and dweebs? It's me, ya boy, ya homie, the one and only G-Man! King G of Swag Mountain. And apparently, someone who's now gonna be working and running a tavern or some shit like that. Cool, right? Very exciting. So this is a game called Tavern Talk. And Icy actually tagged me in a post about them to try it out. And I was like, oh, this looks cool. So I downloaded the demo, and now I'm going to play it. And I also, sorry for taking a bit longer getting started. I figured since I was making drinks and potions in game, why not make myself something? A very beautiful purple looking drink. It consists of gin, triple sec, Jack Daniel's honey, and boysenberry juice concentrate. So that's good. Does the drink have a name? I'm not gonna name it until I take a sip. I have an idea of how this is gonna taste, but it is very, very purple, so that's good. Let me take a sip really quick. Let me see if I'm qualified to play this game. This will determine whether or not this is gonna be a good playthrough. Oh, damn. Damn, that shit good. Ooh. You know what it reminds me of? It's kind of like a purple Hooter shooter. If I had some Shamboard, that'd be perfect. God, I need more Shamboard. I'm going to be talking about drinks a lot now that I'm on this kick. But anyway, who's here? What's up? Falx, my beloved husband with the first redeem. And yo, Icy, yeah, I'm playing it. Did they give me a thing? No, not to my knowledge. I didn't receive anything. I just sort of downloaded the demo. But hello, Ree. Hello, Sonic. I'm playing it. We're doing it. We're gonna have a good time. There will be no return of L-Man, because L-Man died a long time ago. Let me adjust the volume while I'm here. Is the volume good? How do you guys feel about the volume? Is it too high, too low? This is always the first order of business. Can y'all hear this shit? And it's not gonna be called Purple Drink Ree. Maybe I'll call the drink Rehow. Maybe that's a good name for it. Let me just tweak it. Nah, we'll adjust it. Well, I like to take things down a little bit. Actually, no. I want to hear it. I want to feel the sound. All right, let's hit play. Oh, select your pronouns based game already. This is fantastic. She, her, he, him. Can I get like a he, they? Maybe later. Maybe another time. I'll take he, him. Ooh, God. Hiya, Inkeep. How's it going? All fine and dandy. This game is fucking beautiful! Oh my god, I love it! I love it! I love it! Look over here. There's a bird right there. Oh, can't complain. How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy. Yes, all fine and dandy. Oh, that's what that's in high school. I had a teacher who every single day, if you asked him how he was doing, he would say peachy keen. And in response, he'd ask the students, and they'd all say different things. I took it upon myself to lend some consistency to my status, and I would say swell and dandy. So that's when I'm like, oh yeah, it's dandy, baby, hell yeah. All right, Fable, you're all fine and dandy. This is wonderful. I had such an exciting day. Really, really exciting. Ooh, girl, dish. Excited. Did you go on an adventure? Even better. I took a walk around the grove, and then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. I love this. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster, or a mushroom mimic. Maybe a gnome. Swandy, yeah. Did it? No, but I got to take another walk around the grove. Oh, how delightful. How was it? Great. I got to see the same stones, the same trees. It sounds like you're suffering from some monotony right here. Mm-hmm. The same amaranthine hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon. The same moss. Yeah. I even got to water the asters. They didn't really need it. But I was there, so... He's back as a ghost. He managed to revive himself because he burst into my house, stole my booze, slapped me, and then broke my window on his way out. Well, if you listen to Haas Delgado, you've known he's been slapped by ghosts, so clearly he is a ghost. And yeah, swell and dandy. That is fantastic stuff. I love it. Yeah, but it sounds very exciting. Who am I kidding? My life is exciting as a roasted nut. Ooh. Nuts are healthy. Very thrilling, and sauces are as a snack. There are various types of nuts. Walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts. I'm allergic to hazelnut. I'm allergic. Oh, shit! Yo, based. Let's go, Fable. Same brain. Oh. Oh. I didn't know that. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut. Just not something very fun. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure? Well, Peter Pan says dying is the greatest adventure. So maybe. But no, I think that counts as a mistake. So, what you're saying is that you're missing some spice? Oh, no, 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 no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies would help me much. Although I'm very good at growing phoenix chilies. I was talking about the spice in your life. Ah, oh. That's what you meant. Well, yes, exactly. That's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. Just a lot of salt. Damn. Salty fables. I'm like a bland soup. Oh no, not the bland soup. That's one of the worst things. So a classic case of boredom. I see. Do you know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Like, life isn't bad, but also not particularly fun. Have you tried adding some zest to your soup? Huh? Drama, buzz, excitement, something fiery. Go to the theater or a gala. Arrive in a hot air balloon. A hot air balloon? Don't they fly up really high? Yes, I think that's the point. I'm afraid of heights. And of people. And of actors. Damn, bitch, like... No wonder you're bored out of your mind. You're scared of everything. You don't get to do anything. Sables, yeah, fables, sable eye, exactly. We're all connected. And yeah, that's a classic Peter Pan quote. Classic OG, like in the book. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing. But what if singing, if not the telling of a tale? How can I sing of things if I never lived through anything? True, real recognizes real. What do you mean? Well, day in and day out, I live the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to get out there and see something. Like, for example, listen to the song I started writing. Musical interlude, let's get it. Ooh. I wish to be a hero slaying mighty drakes. I wish to meet a pretty nymph resting by the lakes. Ooh. A pretty nymph, that's pretty daring. Of course it is, that's the point. Finding them enjoying themselves in the water. Ayo. The sun shining through the treetops, making the stream glisten in fragmented light. A divine beauty. Fable craves that muse. I would love to sing about the exciting magical things I encounter. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Oh, cool. And we got a fun little thing. Fable. Elf. Age 110. Pronouns they, them. And they're a ranger. From the Ashen Grove. Oh, I love... Oh my... Oh, this is delicious. All that information, the class, the background, alignment, and an arcana. The Hanged Man. Fable Verafina is a ranger taking care of the Ashen Grove. They're a sweet and gentle soul and a regular at the Wayfarer's Inn. They dream of being an adventurer, but are troubled by severe anxiety about, well, everything, really. Their nut allergy probably doesn't help either. And listen, Sonic, a ghost can have mass. Like, a ghost can be invisible, too. It's all about choices. Well, I guess at that point, it might be more of a poltergeist. Or a wraith, even. Well, not a lot of songs you can write about that. I wouldn't mind a jingle. I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs? I'd prefer if you didn't. We haven't had any nymphs here yet. Not to my knowledge. Okay, maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Yes, I'd love a drink. The usual? Yes, please. That means a swift strike, in case you forgot. Thank you for the reminder, Fable. It's my favorite. It always makes me feel like a featherlight nymph floating on the waves of a sunny lake. Do you want to be with a nymph or be the nymph? This is an important question. Both? Alright. But mostly I want a swift strike. Message received. Although... I was wondering... I've been coming to your tavern for so long and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? Hell yeah, give me the tutorial. Really? Yes. Oh my god, they look so nervous. What should I do? Do I need to put on an apron or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar? Just follow me. Also, you're a ranger. Shouldn't you have like either an animal companion or access to the spell Find Familiar? Questions for later. Let's make drinks. Also, hold the fuck up. I need y'all to see this little guy right here. There's a funny little fellow. Let's see. Cause I gotta slide and drop. Hit the floor, don't stop. Hey, don't stop. Hey, don't stop. Hey, run a man on that beat. Run a man on that beat. Look at this dude. Look at him. Look at this funky little guy. Andu. Hello, Andu. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. Where do we start? Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget what they order, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look. Ooh. Oh, you pinned my order. Straw recipe, cool. I did. If I want to look for specifics, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a log just in case. Excuse me. And then building an entire Freddy's for 9 hours straight is pretty incredible. Papa's Taverneria, yeah. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipes. Can't you just freehand mix something to see what sticks? No. I like to mix and match for a more varied result, but the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. When I've settled on one, I can use the chalk to draw it on the board. What if you pick the wrong one? Good question. I can either erase it with the sponge or just pick a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in the 5 bottles on the right. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma. I think dexterity sounds the tastiest. Of course you would, you fucking ranger. I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or want to redo my drink for any reason, why did I read it like that? If I mess up or want to redo my drink for any reason, I can simply feed my mistakes to Andu. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Primordial vortex! Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details. Just try making a drink. You've got this. Aye, sir. Okay. So we're trying to make a swift strike, right? This thing right here. Be a leaf on the wind. This must have, for dexterity devoted adventurers, grants you agility, speed, and remarkable accuracy. Oh, and a tasty drink. With an order this delicious, you'll exceed any dwarf's skill count in no time. Okay, making a swift strike. I see over here on the left-hand side is this funny little grid thing. Oh fuck! I gotta pick it up. Which one of these is dexterity? Oh, okay. I see. I understand. Heavy on the dex. There we go. That dexterity is peaking. And a little bit of money in my life. Oh, and I can see there's what, like 1, 2, 3 star tips. So 1, 2, 3. So both of these just go up to the next star tip. Okay. There we go. And then what, this one? Amazing. I'm the best. A perfect drink if there ever was one. Ding ding. Woohoo! Wow, it actually does teleport. Of course it does. What did you think was happening? You thought I was sliding cups across the counter? Nonsense. That doesn't happen. I thought we were just very good at sleight of hand. Well, I mean, I am, but that's not what's happening. I see. Well, give your creation a taste. Also, being up till 8 a.m. is wild. Also, it should be set to normal, like, survival in hard mode. I think I'm just going to do hardcore for, like, a single day next Monday and then make it normal so all of you can rest easy or something. You made that. Good job, Fable. Thank you for showing me the ropes. Thank you for your enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of, aren't you scared they'd be the end of you? Maybe, but how would I know if I never try? Do you actually want to try? Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but what? Tell me. Never mind. Aw, we gotta get you more inebriated. Hey, yo, who are you? Who the fuck is this? Mr. Cool Guy over here. Very dark. How can I help you? A drink. For you, I presume? Right. What kind? Drinkable. Very specific. Thank you. Thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma couldn't hurt. Sure, whatever. Alright, I guess I'm making a spoken heart for the quietest person on the planet. What's the spoken heart? Okay. Sweet and sparkling in taste, the spoken heart will bring your deepest feelings bubbling to the surface. Your newfound sincerity, confidence, and many heart-filled words will work wonders in boosting your persuasive abilities. A charismatic boost, great for bards and emotionally repressed individuals. I see. I understand now. Let's get you sauced up, compadre. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh. Oh, that was too much. You. Drink. Drink it. Hell yeah. Nice. Shake it all out. Perfect. I just didn't like the way it was balanced. I thought I fucked up. It could have been fine, but I didn't like it. Ooh. Getting fancy with it. Hell yeah. Alright. Charisma. A little bit of this. Nice. And a little bit of this. Attack. Defense. That's a spoken heart. Hell yeah, I can pet the little guy. He's got sparkly eyes. We are homies. Ding ding da da ding. This should be digestible, maybe even tasty. Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost. Damn. Ooh, a rumor unlocked. A banshee is haunting the lonesome lagoon, wailing a song that will shatter your bones. Hopefully hyperbole. Hopefully. I like the rumor page. Alright. The brooding type, I see. What are you thinking about, Fable? Just dreams. Yeah, that guy definitely needs to tell us about a tragic backstory. Yours or someone else's? Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that? Isn't that up to you? I wish it was. Oh, damn. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand, that I'm running away from where I belong. We are rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods, like the stream that ripples down the mountain. Or the birds in the trees. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do. And is that what you want to do? Yes. No, not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for that same freedom. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the Grove, as well as my sisters. I think it'd be fine without me. Then you should do what your heart desires. Will it stop aching then? Who can say? I think so, yes. What if it's wrong to leave, though? What if destiny never meant for me to leave? What if I'm supposed to stay here forever? What if it did? That would be a dream come true. Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you. Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. Hooray. Oop. And they're gone. Hello, nurse. Cool looking wolf lady with scar eye. A blind eye. I love the color palette too. Have I talked about how much I like this game visually? How much I think it's gorgeous? I think that's important to mention. Again, this game looks fantastic. And it's cool too. Greetings, traveler. How may I help you? You own this establishment, Innkeep? Yeah, last time I checked. With whom do I have the pleasure? Excuse me. The name is Carolyn. Is that Carolyn? Carlin? I like Carolyn. Not Carolyn. Carolyn. You can call me Care. Or Lynn. Couldn't care less. I'm gonna go with Lynn. I like Lynn. Nice to meet you, Care. Lynn. What can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink? You do the thing with the quest, right? The thing with the... And oh shit, she does have the same scar as Shags. She was attacked by Blackbeard. Crazy. I bet her observation hockey goes crazy though. Like that eye right there. It's gonna do some insane shit. And the sword too. She might give Mihawk a run for her money. That's all I'm saying. So they say, do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board. Ugh, no quest for me. But I may have one for you, or your notice board. You found your favorite character? And what? What are we talking about? Favorite characters? Right here, Miss Lynn, with a cool sword. Tell me more, in excruciating detail. Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Tregarian. Terrorizing farms, tearing sheep apart, the whole program. A werewolf. That's news to me. Ooh. I don't think these two things go together. A werewolf who's roaming around Tregarian, a potential threat to villagers, and there's a banshee here too. Funky, funky things. Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade, and that was far south of Erove. Ooh. No. Ooh. I'm loving this. Alright. The werewolf previously has been seen in Erove, a southern town, and no matter do they have a goal in mind. Interesting. Hello! I'm sorry, I read your name as Macho Man 999. I was like, Macho Man! Sorry, but hello, welcome. Yeah, well, I thought the werewolf hype died along with that one romance novel. 50 Shades of Fur? Or was it... No, it's 50 Shades of Grey Wolf. Hey, you mean the one with the vampires? Oh, we are talking about different things. I think so. Nah, that just splits society into two camps. Team Werewolf or Team Vampire. Which one are you, Innkeep? Listen, girlie. Listen. Listen and listen well, alright? I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, girl. Team Vampire. Bloodsuckers! I almost misclicked there. Ah, so you're into the fangs, are you? Damn, the hard call out. Whoa! The eye contact with the tongue? That was diabolical. An innkeep never tells. Nah, I tell all. I got the loosest lips when my ships don't sink. I got 8 million Titanics on standby. You little rascal, I like you. Likewise. What about you? Vampires. Hell yeah. But why? The wolves are too close to my kin, and yeah, I'd rather stay away from them. Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Yes. No. Oh. Also, I haven't seen an interview with a werewolf, if that's a thing. I'm just afraid he might look a little too much like my Uncle Dragon. Dragon? One Piece reference? God. Nonsense. Would feel bad slaying that fella. You know, hunchback, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You can't tell. Same fate befell Aunt Olga. I'm sorry to hear that. So sorry. Now that hag had it coming. Never fall behind your grooming schedule, or before you know it, the next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow. Damn. Do the Van Helsings also hunt werewolves? Probably. Don't know. Don't care enough to check. Either way, that's Southern Werewolf, yeah? Right. Anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly? Fetch. Pardon me? What? Huh? You told me to fetch? I don't do tricks. Should they get into a dangerous situation, they'll just have to start playing fetch. Oh. That works? On any dog, trust me. Okay. And yeah, Lady Dimitrescu's got it going on. Got all these funky little pages together. Ooh. Good to know. Thanks, Care. Lynn. It's not that hard. Either Carolyn, Care, or Lynn. Oh, her little ears drooping. Honestly, I like Lynn. I've been a fan of Lynn. Alright, Chief. You got a name or is it just Innkeeper? Just Innkeep for now. Oh. Playing hard to get, I see. Well, Innkeep. Then before I venture on, you've got a drink for me. Of course. What would you like? I'll take something powerful. Something with a whole lot of strength. And don't you dare give me any of that watered down muck instead. I will get you powered up. Don't you worry, little lady. Sounds like you want a southern brawler. Ooh. I love the little indicators up there. Like, yeah, the order, sword, big glugs on the sword. Yeah. I hear you. The Southern Brawler is the perfect combination of offense and defense, dominated by the picante aroma of Ignis. This drink is served fiery hot or ice cold, depending on the kind of... Oh, God, sorry. My mistake. This drink is served fiery hot or ice cold, depending on the kind of fight you're looking for. Can I just... I can just feed... Here you go, Andu. Chug, 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 chug. Oh, sing mode. Cool. I don't even know, but also, hi, Junior, I don't know what to sing. Shit, I didn't get where I am today by letting myself get pushed around. Bah, bah, bah. No man, nor beast, or kitty cat, or doggy is going to drag me down. Shut up, Andu. The lightning will be blasting. The thunder, it will roar. They'll never know what hit 'em. Wait till they see what I have in store. A drink with 0 water, as requested. Not bad. Just what I was craving. Thanks. Where will you head from here? Big and loud. It's gonna be big and loud. Yeah, you thought I was gonna just let that one slip, huh? Perhaps back west through the Ashen Grove. Ashen Grove? I know a ranger out that way. Well, what kind of business you got out there? Personal business. Also, I just noticed, like, the cups got little, like, fighty effects in there. That's quite nice. Big fan. Care to elaborate? No. Okay. But you won't stop asking until I do, will ya? No. My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. Undead snails? An unusual amount of undead seem to be haunting the West. Undead snails are being accused of eating crops. This apparently poses a problem. Very cute system there. But I did hear from some folks complaining about an undead uptick in the West, so might as well humor her. And make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself? Something like that. Yeah. So we went from making One Piece references to JoJo references. Weather report! He's doing his snail shtick again. It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead. It's certainly unconventional. It's delayed healing. And that's one way to put it. There's not much use digging up the past. It's just gonna open wounds are stapled shut. or eat your face. The past haunts everyone willing to listen. Would you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing. I love her. You started this conversation, and I'm ending it. Oh, awesome. All right, well then. Lynn, I think you are delightful. You find any more rumors from me? Need aid? Let me try that again. If you find any more rumors from me or need aid, don't shy away from coming back. I'm more of a lone wolf, don't do groups. But sure, for more work, I'll be back. I'll be waiting. Hey-oh. Hey-oh, 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 hey-oh. Lynn. Vukakin, 36. She's a beast slayer from Erove. Chaotic good in her stand. Silver Chariot! Lynn is a strong and fearless beast slayer with a taste for strong drinks, big swords, and even bigger muscles. Ugh. She despises small talk in any way or form and, understandably for her, keeps her distance from werewolves. Wouldn't like being mistaken for one either. So, we're already 2 for 2 on characters and I'm like, y'all are fantastic. They're great. She's wonderful. I want to hang out with all of them. All right. Oh, there's the log, the quest, the rumors, my recipes, ingredients. Ignis, Cantio, Pluma, Tempest, Frigis. Infusions. We can get fancy with it. I'll be waiting. You know, it'd be cool. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save my suggestions till I've gotten further in the game. Who knows if it's actually in here or not? Right, speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right? Don't want them to go to waste. I could use some help. Fine. I guess I've got a few minutes. Let me see your setup. Oh. Did I accidentally double click there? Well, I also keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget. Take notes. Smart. I think the best next step would be sorting the matching snippets on your quest page. Just drag them over and make sure they're all for the same quest. Otherwise, you'll end up confusing adventurers. Ooh, excuse me. Once you're done, select the quill of yours and it'll be written up. Got it? Got it. Thank you for your help, Lynn. Put it on my tab. That's not how that works. I think she's gone. Good night to you too. Alright then, let's assemble this quest. So this one and this one. It looks like a quest is gonna be 3 parts always of the same colored pages for now. Maybe we'll just get different colored pages from different people. Oh, I know this one also came from Lynn. Okay, so maybe the quests are coded by the color of the page. I really like being able to do this though. Just stack them up neatly. New quest: a werewolf on detours. Wolves on parade. A reticent A reticent Vukakin passed by the Wayfarer's Inn, reporting a werewolf making their way up to Trigarin from Ereve. They pose a potential threat to both helpless sheep and the villagers. Apparently, werewolves love playing fetch. Are you brave enough to take on this quest and save Trigarin from this werewolf mayhem? Signed, Innkeep. Yippee. We feed our little guys some treats. Sweep up. And what? Flip a sign over? Blow out the lights? And thus ends day 1. Ooh! Act 1, The Wayfarer's Inn. Prelude to Bravery. Ugh, what a name! What a good name. Speaking of, how about I sip more of my potion of whatever? Ah, quest taken. Wait, you're taking that quest, Fable? Can you handle a werewolf? I think they can handle it. What you got there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Trigarin. Is that true? Oh no, they're just mortified. It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday? Not yet. What kind of hero are you looking for? One who knows their way around difficult terrain. Woods even. Probably one who's good with a bow. One who tells me they want the quest. Ah. I am good with a bow. Yes, Fable. And I know my way around any woods. I know, Fable. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And maybe I want the quest. Just maybe? No, not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forest. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves but slightly scarier because they are also human, but you've talked to humans before. And you've got silver arrows for and you got silver arrows for your birthday last year and they're just collecting dust in your room. And it all seems so good, doesn't it? And I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet. And then I didn't think that far ahead. Fable! Take the quest! Or rather, I did, but then I thought, what if I take the quest? Then I have to go on the quest. They're so silly. And I have to fight the werewolf, or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. Honestly, yeah. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? And what if when I try to shoot it with my silver arrow, I miss and shoot a tree instead? And then the tree would be mad at me. They're scared of a critical fail. I feel that. But it wouldn't really matter because I'd be dead because of the werewolf. That took a quick turn. So maybe I should put this quest back. Fable? Yes. Do you want me to tell you to take the quest? Maybe. I can't make this decision for you. Neither can I. Aww. Suck it up. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. And suddenly I'm unable to move until someone makes the decision for me. Like a slime. A frozen slime that can't move. I was literally about to say, it's just like you. Just like my husband. But also just like him, I've met slimes less anxious than you. You've met slimes? My tavern is open to everyone. Rambling on the brain, we need more of the main digital character sings to you at the end of a game. Yes. Inscription. Alright. What do slimes drink? Water. More slime. Bones. Acid. You sell bones? Hey, don't start judging me. Only the slimes. Ah. And maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu soon. You'll just have to pick them up from the forest floor. Oh. I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. Why are you so anxious, Fable? Yeah, just let's cut right through this. Like in general, or? I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. About taking the quest, it seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Oh. Well, I do want to go on that quest. Werewolves may not be the best muses, but it would make a good start for a song, right? Yeah. The prelude of an epic. Fable, the protector of the woods. The world. The worms. The worms? Worms! They seem like they need protecting. Oh my god, Fable, they've got such a good heart. They want to protect worms. I can't be mad at that. Also, is that dresser over to the left, is this thing a mimic? Also, I was clicking on it. I missed the log. Let me go back. But every time I think about embarking on a quest, and I start to think more deeply about what might happen, all my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy. Is there something making you feel like you might fail? Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf, that's honestly the most valid criticism I've received in this whole conversation. We don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. That's also true. It might. Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats they can look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light and the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Mary Morgan incident. Oh my god, not that. Or my first encounter with the Amaranthine Hydra. Or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me. Your first encounter? I want the Hydra? Well, just a day after it arrived to guard the portal to the Dream Plane Avalon, I wanted to be polite and neighborly, so I brought it some homemade biscuits. I burned them a little in the oven. But I thought since it has fire breath, it wouldn't mind. So I approached the Amaranthine Hydra, and I have this whole speech prepared about how I'm looking forward to having it around, and how its green scales match my hat. Well, it was so tall and intimidating, I forgot all about what I wanted to say. So I just set down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. It looked at my biscuits and then at me, and it said, "By the rivers of the stars stands a man who reads the firmament's past. Some things are as sturdy as the gilded ice. Some things as changing as the Leviathan sea. All chimeras hate mice. All hydras love tea." I thought to myself, wow, the Amaranthine Hydra has given me a riddle. A chimera's hatred for mice is a universal truth, or maybe it just rhymed with ice? Who can say? Interesting. A quest. Maybe this shall be my first adventure. You gotta steal your bones. 10 out of 10 quotes, for real. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left, and I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again, lest it know that I was not worthy of its wisdom. But then I couldn't take it anymore, and I ran back, apologized, and begged it for the answer. Turns out, that's just how it speaks. It wanted tea. Did you get it some tea? Yes. Then you completed its quest. 3 days late. If it had needed an antidote, it would have died. Would-haves are about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned. They change nothing. I suppose you have a point. I sure do. Also, tell me about the Mary Morgan incident. Yes, the Mary Morgan incident. Didn't you hear about that? Oh, thank Gaia. Word didn't get around. Ooh, excuse me. Why am I so bubbly? Gross. Gross! Sanity check. Sanity's doing really good. We're like a nice solid 80. And let me hydrate once more. Take a quick sip. It was my very first adventure, the chance to finally escape from the daily grind. What happened? An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the Sylvian spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night. Sylvan spirits, not Sylvian. And the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. So, they wanted guidance from a local ranger. A merchant up in Tregarin recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure. Yay. And no riddles to get confused about either. I was so excited, but also very, very nervous. So of course, it had to go wrong. Ugh, God, no. Don't be your own self-fulfilling prophecy, Fable. You're better than that, I know it. I think it was the nerves, most likely. Yeah, but why were you so nervous? New people. Seasoned adventurers. One stronger than the next, all in shining armor and armed to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way. How did it go wrong? I felt their condescending glares on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I don't know whether they actually glared, but my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I've never got lost in the woods before, but this time I did. I couldn't see well. There was blood rushing in my ears and I felt dizzy. So for some stupid reason, I led them along a path no one should ever take. Past the riverbanks of the Shivermere, home of the Mary Morgan. You know of the Mary Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that's known to drown men. Not sure if she's really differentiates between gender, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke. And the fog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. And I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughingstock of every one of their gatherings. How am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera that resides in the Quag Mangrove. Ooh, a three-headed beast. A wyvern chimera, the riverbanks, a wrathful spirit prone to drowning men, women, and everything in between. Yes, the banshee. I knew that sounded familiar. These go together. They say it has a taste for adventurers. But you didn't. You didn't do that. Yeah, but you didn't. But I didn't. We didn't do that. God, I don't want to ask this question. Why does no one want to spend time with you? Why are you so lonely? Because I'm unlucky. Crow from Ruby? I'm unlucky, and whenever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. No matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy enough for me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out in the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass by it except for me. I'd get caught on it and trip and rip my coat. Did that happen once? Once? I wish it had been just once. Oh, damn. It seems like my life only follows the path that's the most embarrassing. Or dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing. The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go. Like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. Fun concept. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things. You're too harsh on yourself, Fable. Am I? See, just last week I wanted to gather fresh flowers. The daffodils are blooming and they make for a nice bouquet, you know. Or hair accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confuse them with their evil twin, the Weeping Amaryllis. Now guess what I spent the whole day doing afterwards? Weeping? Like a baby. All day long. When I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt all the sadness of the world rush over me. I've never been so heartbroken. I'm sorry. That sounds horrible, Fable. It was! Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture out of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes. Aww.
Bartender, give me a cup of milk.
And a milk for the boy! Yo, we'll serve you when we're ready, Najime. Also, Najime was good. You know, there's nothing wrong with picking flowers, because there isn't. There is if they're the wrong flowers, but who can say if they're really the wrong flowers? Imagine if I had offered them to the adventurers, or even worse, the Hydra. That would have been so embarrassing. Damn. I don't think gifting flowers to make them a little happier is embarrassing. And it would have made for a good story to laugh about together. I don't think they would have laughed about it with me. More at me. God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta make fun of you less, Fable. They're trying their best. And Najime, I feel that deeply. Slowly dying while slowly surviving. That is such a mood. But consider the following. Maybe they would laugh with you if you chose not to run away. You seem to assign a cruel sense of humor to people that haven't actually shown you such a thing yet. Not every person thinks about you the way you think about yourself. It's true. That would be nice. Innkeeper? Yes? Do you like spending time with me? Yes, Fable, I do. I think you're a really cool person. And hearing about all the funny things you get up to is interesting to me. Really? Of course. Seeing your face in my taverns brightens even the cloudiest of days. Please, never stop coming around. I won't. You make me feel a lot less alone. Thank you. That's because you're not alone. Not as long as my tavern and I are here. Better not go anywhere. I'm gonna pull a Baba Yaga. This whole thing's gonna get up and walk away. Not planning on it. Baba Yags. Anyhow. You seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here. Am I just a therapist and also a bartender? Or is that like the same thing for some people? But how can I not be, when everything I touch falls apart? You know that isn't true. You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me, but I seem to just get smaller. Oh damn, that's a mood right there. Except zucchinis. I can't figure out how to grow those. So in a way, I'm like I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of. You'll have to find that out then. Like, on a quest. For example, yes. Don't you think I'm a little underleveled? Oh shit, maybe. Do you think that will change by sitting around? Go grind for some levels. I guess not. Someone has to help. Someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't? What if I don't, and then no one else comes around? What if I'm the only one that... What if I'm the only chance they got? But what if I'm not? What if there's someone better? The best thing you can do is try to help them. Be a real bartender, give no sympathy. It's no sympathy to randos if it's their first day. Regulars can have my attention. So what if another adventurer swings by and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2, and who knows? You might even end up forming a party. Oh. And besides, if it's the perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever. I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I am a very fast runner, so if I screw up, I can just run away real quick. Hell yeah! Half ranger, half thief. Cunning action, disengage. No attacks of opportunity, or you could cunning action dash. Schmovement. But also you're a ranger, you just got some natural schmovement anyway. Yeah, that's the spirit. Okay, I, Fable, a great gardener and a future hero, charmer of nymphs, am going to embark on this quest and save the villagers. And I shall return victorious. Hell yeah. Let's go, Fable. Did I do it right? Yes, good job. I leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid you on your journey? Yes. Do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet so that the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity. If I want to fight, I'm going to need that surprise round advantage. I love just the blatant D&D terms. Or maybe something that can help me with diplomacy. Perhaps it's just a hungry lost lichen after all, and it only needs a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I will leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of this quest. Oh man, alright, now we're making choices. But of course, I'm sure you're already aware of that. Sorry for backseat mixing. Backseat mixing. I love you, Fable. Okay, so you either want some big charisma or some big dex. One or the other. Interesting. When the DJ sucks. I feel like... Okay, so the spoken heart does say sincerity, confidence, and many heartfelt words. But it also says your deepest feelings bubbling to the surface. And like my brain is just picking up that maybe, just maybe, they've got a lot of anxiety and they might just start trauma dumping on a werewolf. Or we could keep it classic, the swift strike. Big dexterity. They won't miss their shots. Who knows? Let's fail on purpose? Nah. I'm never gonna choose to fail. I'll serve a drink good and proper. The only question is whether I want to give them a dexterity boost or a confidence-based drink. A charismatic boost. Great for bards and emotionally repressed individuals. I'm gonna give them a swift strike. I think they're gonna do great. I think they're gonna hit their shots and be incredibly happy. Andu, have some of this stuff. It's good for your brain. Maybe you'll learn something new if I pour enough of this into your gut. Speaking of, let me take a sip of my drink too. And you might think it's better to fail on purpose than fail for real. But if you're really, really good, you can always say you failed on purpose. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, it stopped. There you go. As much dexterity as I can muster. Is the cup too full? Did I overflow it? Is there a limited amount of stuff that can be in the cup? The answer is yes, apparently. Here, drink some of this. Pour the whole thing out. We start fresh. I don't ever want dregs in my cup when I'm serving somebody. That's just wrong. There you go. And then you want a single notch of this. And a single notch of this. Ba-boom! A swift strike. Coming right up to our dear Fable. They look so nervous. That should do it. Oh, that tastes great. Very brisk. Do you feel a little braver? No, not yet. But I feel faster, more agile, swifter with my bow. Like my arrows could find any werewolf's heart. Oh man, I might have condemned this werewolf to death, but that's fine. I'm sure the bravery will come later. I'm sure it will. Thank you. This drink gave me some hope. And heart palpitations. Yeah, you're caffeined up. Go get it, Fable. Ooh, kill him. They are going to do fantastic. Yeah, I gave them a swift strike. And now they can have more power, more dexterity. Also, I think that's your anxiety. Maybe. You got this, Fable. I'll try. Have some faith in yourself. Okay, I got this. Yeah, let's go, Fable. Much better. Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday. And how I'd have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking a quest, so... So? I brought you some phoenix chilies from my garden. They seemed like something you might enjoy. They possess natural magical properties. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant. And consumption can pass that on to mortals like us? Fire resistant herbs? Exactly. I thought they might go well with your drinks. They will. Thank you, Fable. That's a very thoughtful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in a few days, I'll take a look at them all together later. Of course. I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. But first I have to complete my quest. I'll see you post-victory. Hell yeah. They got some confidence in their step. They're radiant. Phoenix chilies. Let me go over here. Right. Ingredients, recipes. I wonder how Fable's doing. Maybe they'll find some new ingredients for me. Ooh, ingredients. Although probably not. I hope my shipment arrives soon. Oh, that's the end of the demo? No! No! I was having such a good time. I want more. Papa, I want more movie. I want more. More. Alright, now I want to go through and just see how... What if I was just awful at this? What if I was just the worst bartender known to mankind? Alright. We can skip a lot of this stuff. We can just fuck around with them and give them the wrong drinks. Maybe. We'll see what happens. How's it going? All fine and dandy? All fine and dandy. Listen, we don't need a retread of all of this currently. Until we get to a fun point where I can make a decision that's probably the wrong one, or at the very least, the meaner option. Well, that's not so friendly innkeep kind of vibes. I'm allergic to nuts. Okay, cool, cool. I didn't know that. Except I did know that, because I'm from the future. I'm from an alternate timeline, where I know all of your deepest insecurities. I know about every incident you've ever been through. I'm not gonna give them nuts. They don't need nuts. They are incredibly anxious. They don't need nuts. We also don't have nuts to give them. Have you tried visiting a circus? Well, you could find something fun there. I'm not into the whole circus thing. Clowns scare me. I can't believe they hate clowns. I always think they have ulterior motives. The way they look at me with their empty eyes and wide smiles. That's scary. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing, but what is singing if not the telling of a tale? Oh yeah, and then they sing their song about nymphs. Song they were writing about the pretty nymph by the lake. That sounds like a good song opening to me. Oh, really? You think so? Well, perhaps it has a nice flow to it. Lemon flow. But nothing actually happens in it because all I do is sit around and wish for things to happen. I don't even know what nymphs do. I've never seen one. Taxes, maybe? No, I don't think so. I would love to sing about the exciting magical things I encounter. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. And this is the thing we find out about Fable and how they are 110 years old, they're a ranger, they're from the Grove, they're neutral good, and their arcana is the Hanged Man. Dangling by their ankle. And I'm sure I don't. There's nothing, you degenerates. Wouldn't mind a jingle? Yes, and they want drinks. What's this button do? Oh, cool, the autoplay button. Excellent. Man, a swift strike. Thank you, Fable. I'm well aware of what you like to drink. I've made you 2 drinks already. In theory. It's your favorite. Makes you feel like a nymph, and you also want to be a nymph and bang a nymph at the same time. Which, like, is a whole vibe. Like we get it. That's understandable. Wink, wink. Message received. Tutorial. I'm sorry, but I took an oath to take the secret of mixology to my grave. Really? No, but I do value my secret recipes. I understand. I guess I'll just have to try and recreate the swift strike from memory alone. Good luck with that. I shall make you a proper one for reference. What if I didn't, though? What if I gave you a drink literally no one has ordered? One of these 2 things. How about a sparkling nebula? How about we give you some brain power? A brain power. Don't you try it. Don't you try it. Elevator. Sparkling nebula. Okay, what happens if I just give them a different drink entirely? Here you go. Enjoy. Oh, that's nice. Not what I was expecting, but that's okay. Thank you anyway. These adventures you dream of, aren't you scared they'd be the end of you? Maybe, but how would I know if I never try? Okay, so they're just like, oh, that's not what I wanted, but alright. You actually want to try? And then about trying and the stories. And then never mind. Oh! You know, I forgot this person existed. Uh-huh. How can I help you, strong, silent person with the fingerless gloves and the fishnet gloves? They want a drink. A drink that is drinkable. And milk for the boy. How about a spoken heart, some charisma? I love it. Like, yeah, some charisma wouldn't hurt. But, like, they didn't order anything, so I really can't just give them whatever the fuck I want. How about I give you a Frosted Lagoon? The Frosted Lagoon protects you from any physical and spiritual harm and cools you down on even the hottest of summer days. It even offers additional UV protection. What more could you ask for? Cool it down. Slow it down. You're gonna lose control. Cool it down. No, no. Frosted Lagoon. Ding ding. Something ice cold for the coolest member of the bar. This should be digestible. They're squinting their eyes at me. Suits your taste, maybe. No. Fuck you. You didn't order anything. You asked for a drinkable drink. It's fine, but not quite enough to make me forget about the banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. But that's fine. Yes, yes, the rumors. The rumors are true. The brooding type. Mm-hmm. What are you thinking about, Fable? Yeah, the dreams of people and other people and themselves. And what their brother says to them and how they feel about that. We think it might stop, your heart might stop aching if you do your own stuff. But also, yeah, you have all these fun little choices, all these neat little things to do. And then the night comes along and our dear pal Carolyn comes in. Alright, Carolyn, what up? I am the owner of the establishment, I know how to make quests. Carolyn, mm-hmm. Quests, yes, I know how to use the notice board. I know how to make quests. About werewolves, the rumors. I know everything about it. The werewolf I died along with that one romance novel. The vampires. Which one last time I said vampire, we're gonna go werewolf this time. Is it the fur or the pecs? Neither. Questionable experiences with the other camp, more so. I'm itching to ask for details. I had questionable run-ins with vampires? Interesting. Not surprising, just interesting. In fact, don't ask for the details. How about you? Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know, Wither boy? That's why I asked. Keep guessing. Has anyone ever told you that you could pass as a werewolf? Yes, all the time. At least twice a day. Oh, damn. Only downside of looking like a wolf is getting mistaken for one. I see. That's why she doesn't want to take the werewolf quest herself. And thank you, Board, for the bite. We were just talking about bites and werewolves and vampires, technically. Your Van Helsing's on werewolves? Probably not. And then fetch is the one way to keep a werewolf off your back. Or at least any dog type. Either Carolyn or Carolyn. How about your full proper name? Carolyn. Alright, Chief. You got a name or is it just Innkeep? For now, it is just Innkeep. Once they figure out how to let me type in a name to a save file and put G-Man right there, they're gonna get it. Probably, maybe. I don't know. I'm just spitting shit out. Something powerful and strength-filled. Don't give me any of that watered-down muck. So what I'm hearing is you want the Brain Blast, my new drink. What you need is a spoken heart. You need to open your heart, Carolyn. You're so aggressive. Listen, girly pop. What you need, open your heart and you will say, yeah. Open your heart. Open your heart. Yeah. Ding ding. How's this for some muck? I've had better. Pay more attention to your customers. Okay. Order something off the fucking menu next time. Everyone's giving me guff about not paying attention to the customers, but none of these hoes want to actually just pick something off the goddamn menu. Ah. This game is fun. I can't wait for it to come out. Alright, where will we head from here? Back through the Ashen Grove. Personal business. Will not elaborate on the business. Undead snails. Okay. It's undead snails. Yes, we're gonna go make sure that no one gets transformed any further. Yeah, and eating the face of the undead. That past haunts everyone willing to listen. And hey, you started it, and she's ending it. Alright, well then. Alright, okay. Alright, turn stuff into quests. Like, yeah, I know how to do that. I've got it, thanks. Good. Enjoy the lone wolfing. And they're gone. Alright, time to assemble a quest. What if I put together the wrong quest? Just take some of this, some of that, some of these. Can I do this? No. Curses. It doesn't matter the order. Probably not. Alright, well, Innkeep has made this. Thank you, Ondu. You've given me much to consider. Allow me to enter the prelude for bravery. Ooh, excuse me. Quest taken. I love the fonting on this. And the shading is nice too. Gorgina. Alright, so this is the part where Fable walks up and they're all like, I saw this quest here, and like, no one's taken it. I've always wanted to do a quest, and like, the environment this quest takes place in is exactly the kind of thing I need, and I know I have the skills to do it, but what if I can't? And they want the quest, and they are just incapable of making a decision. They're probably a Libra, like historically speaking. Alright, and then they ask about the quest, and then we have to press the evil button of saying that we don't enjoy spending time with them, and see how that goes. So that'll be interesting. We can watch them just crumble and melt. It's like, Fable, please take the quest. Do you want me to tell you to take it? I know I can't make that decision for you, but I could. I would not be opposed to saying, hey, simply go do that thing. Frozen slime, paralyzed with fear and anxiety. Oh, the woes of decision making. Slimes eat water and slime and bones. Eat or drink, it's hard to tell. They are sort of just gelatinous blobs that we can dump whatever we want in them to get what we need out of them. Implying we need to get anything out of slimes, but I think slimes would make for like good adhesives or lubricants depending on the kind of slime. Alright, what if we just jump straight to this one? Why does no one want to spend time with you? Because I'm unlucky! They're cursed. They're plagued with misfortune. Except not really. They're just... they bring it upon themselves. Their aura of anxiety has created a miasma of unluck around them. Gotta see clearly now. Although I will say, for a ranger, making the mistake of picking up like the wrong flower and it's just making you cry all the time, that is a pretty big one. I'm gonna turn on autoplay for a bit here and take another sip of my drink. Just cause. Like, I know I could keep mashing, but like, let's let the game play at its own pace for a little. And let me enjoy more of whatever this potion is supposed to be called. I still haven't named it yet. It's just Orpal. It smells like berries and honey, and it tastes like it too. Oh, also, did you know chimeras have an aversion to rodents, according to Fable? Or more likely, according to Fable, in the time they were talking to a hydra in their grove that was guarding the entrance to a place. I think that's very useful information that should be written down and recorded for future generations. Also, hydras apparently like tea. Or at least that hydra in particular. I don't know if that's something that's worth noting. Honestly, yeah, no one can be more unlucky than Setback. Just with a name like Setback, like, just in naming conventions, Fable versus Setback, Fable's at least gonna go places. Setback will be doing jack shit. And then there's the Mary Morgan incident, which is apparently the worst of them all. Yeah, they're doing their first quest. They lead some adventurers astray because they're too nervous. They have to fight the Banshee out in the fog. And then they get really sad, and then the adventure ends, but no one died, so things are actually a lot better than they believe. Which I think is very, very important. The fog ebbs away, they walk away. But it could have been worse, and it wasn't. And Fable needs to understand that. Three-headed beast. I am the beast. Stack them up. That's for me to enjoy. Nick, but she didn't. Alright, Fabes. Yeah, little zucchini head. You have to find out all the things you want and what you're trying to do on a quest. You can level up and do all that stuff. And then they're going to ask if I like having them around. And then, because I said yes last time, I got to say no, which would be incredibly mean and also a lie. Which is unfortunate. Future hero, charmer of nymphs, going to embark on this quest and save the villagers. And shall return victorious. You did amazing, Fable. A drink to aid you on your journey. Yes. Nimble and quiet. Something with a lot of dexterity. Or the diplomacy drink for the pep talk. Don't pick a random recipe. Okay. Awesome. Yes. Yes, yes. The fate of your quest. I understand. Well, last time I did give them the quick strikes. What if I just give them the other thing? I'm doling out so many spoken hearts, you have no idea. Like a light skin at poetry. Yeah. Yeah. And then I load it up in a heaping help of lust. That's what Fairy Godmother would want. Here's a spoken heart. Two of hearts. I should do it. Thank you. I feel much better. Braver. Barming. No, wait. That sounds like I'm tending to a farm. There are a lot of farmers in Tregarin. And I'm going to protect them all. Hell yeah. Or talk to them until they feel better. I'm sure they could use that too. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. No, I'll be okay. Because of your help, I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I needed to get started. You got this, Fable. I'll try. Have some faith in yourself. Okay, I got this. Much better. Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday, and then they give me the Phoenix chilies, some fire resistance. So if I'm to understand the gameplay loop, people come into the tavern, we talk to them for a bit, we get some really cool details about their backstory, their personality, their class, race, age, some rumors for them. We put the rumors together, other people, not the same people, but maybe the same people, come back, they do quests. And sometimes we get stuff back from them doing their quest, assuming they succeed, all while making sure we have the correct drink orders and infusions. This is just like a really, really cool visual novel. with drink mixing as the main choice making mechanic. And that's fucking brilliant. 10 out of 10, or at least it might be. Who can say? I'm looking forward to seeing this in full swing. Unless you post the victory. Maybe it's because I was a total dickhead to them. They didn't ask if I liked hanging out with them because I fucked up their drink earlier. Maybe. I hope they don't run into a clown. Or maybe they should. They could become friends. Fable the mighty hero and their best friend, the magical clown, jokes for kids. Doesn't that sound good? Nice. Anyways, that's sort of like all the options we got here. I might go to the wish list here just so y'all.
I know just what they need.
Let's see.
Being an adventurer.
Let's see. There is a thing. How do I do this properly? 'Cause I think this game is really cool. So here's a link to their Steam page. That's the end of the demo. You saw it's short, but y'all can wishlist it. Wishlist it for me so that more people are like, yo, this game's coming out, and then I get to play it. And then also wishlist it because you want to play it and make some cool drinks. That's Tavern Talk, y'all. First looks cool. Looks fun, looks interesting. I'm really looking forward to seeing like how the people going out on quest and returning system like works. That's gonna be very, very exciting. I also really want to see more of the infusions. The only other thing that I was thinking about is like I want there to be some things like I can name, you know? Like a specific combination of like a drink or an infusion or like bonuses if I hit the mark for certain things, you know, just little things like that. I didn't expect all that in a demo, obviously, but those are things that I would like. Not necessary, just fun little extras on there. Oh, and of course the option to put my name in there when they ask for like, oh, are you just the innkeeper? Like just put like a whatchamacallit? What's that thing called? Character limit for where it would say innkeeper, and then like import whatever font they use for that, or like set up a font for each letter and character, capital and lowercase, and just let that get jammed into places where I think it would mostly show up, as far as I can tell, when you make a quest. The little innkeeper's like seal of approval, instead of saying innkeeper, it could say G-Man or whatever name you input. Probably would disallow special characters, like just literally only letters is what I would do. God, I say all this like I know what I'm doing or could do it. And I could if I wanted to. Anyone can do anything if they want to. That's the main takeaway I've gotten from Fable's mighty story of being the world's most anxious elf ranger known to mankind. Do what you want. But yes, Tavern Talk, it's good. I like Ondu. They're a cute little mascot as well. And short stream for today, you betcha, sweet Bippy it is. Damn, we're on a hot streak for shorter streams, but you know what? That's fine. It doesn't need to be exceedingly long if we have high quality shit bunched up together. And this is already high quality. Listen to that music. Listen, hang on. This shit good. I love like that tavern music. It's beautiful and all. Oh god, look at the art here too. The sketches for like this big old tree looking thing, the tavern. It's good. How much you want to bet you can buy this Ondu sticker at some point, or like it'll be released as like a Steam like trading card thing. Also, No Joker's backstory is he broke up with his high school sweetheart who cursed him with the luck of the coyote. 6. This is Wile Coyote. Now his luck is perpetually horrible until anvils are falling around. Shit hitting the fan, then he gets incredibly lucky, then loops back to bad luck. That's gorgeous. Guess what? I'm guessing I'm guessing, Reaper, that you've arrived at the perfect time to see us off and say your farewells to chat in the stream. You have a maiden. Oh, I would have never guessed that. A maiden. What's her name? Is it that one-eyed lady from Elden Ring? Is that what we're talking about? Virtual maidens. I can't even say those don't count. Those are as real as any maiden. IRL maiden. Oh, congratulations. Wonderful. May your endeavors be fruitful and filled with the love you deserve. Arcade date is pretty great. Play Arcade Spirits. Get into the get into the arcade date mindset. But yeah, Reaper, good shit.
Success.
Nice. You've done it. No longer maidenless. That means I can put +1 to my acknowledging you counter, since you're not maidenless anymore. But enough of that. It is time for us to abscond, to leave this place, and to harass others who might be playing other games. Let's see who's on our list for tonight. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Someone give me a number between 1 and 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Guide my hand in the raid. I missed the whole last stream. Yep, it was a demo. And it was a lot shorter than I thought, but it was a really good demo. Good shit. I kick her ass at a fighting game. There's no other option. Yeah, listen. You gotta set the... You know what would be great? You gotta go in with that mentality and then also hope you get your ass kicked. Because that's gonna be sick. Listen, you don't want to get your ass beat, but imagine how cool that would be to have someone who's like, yeah, I'm better than you at this, and you can both push each other to be great. Imagine dating your own rival. Good stuff. Very, very good stuff. Also, let's see. I wanna bother the Rat King. It's Samu and they're playing Goose Goose Duck. That looks fun. We head in this direction. Also, Kim, thank you for the sanity, the posture, the hydrate, and the stretch. Is gonna be good. Oof. Oh, God, I do need to stretch my bones. Ugh.
Gee, isn't that just called dating your high school crush you bullied?
Yes, specifically the one I bullied, because I've never been bullied a day in my life. But also, it's cool. It's fun. It's great. People love it. I love it. What are we talking about? We're talking about a lot of things. Cool arcade dates, but more importantly, Tavern Talk. Next date has got to be a tavern. Next date, y'all play Tavern Talk together. Hopefully the first date goes well, and you guys are still together long enough to play Tavern Talk in tandem. You can take turns voicing characters. People will say I'm glazing. This game's good. It's cool. I love the style. I love shit like this. And I'm only sad that the demo isn't as in-depth as I wanted it to be. Feels like just like a splash of a shot. Like just a very brief sampling of it. But anyways, that's it for tonight. As always, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stretch, rest, hydrate, medicate, do all that good shit. A raid phrase for tonight is whatever words you feel like putting together. And we out.